increased growth in ER&D in Bangalore and Karnataka. Thank you.
Many thanks, sir, for the warm welcome and opening remarks. To now present a keynote address on Karnataka is the engineering R&D destination, I would now invite Shri Chris Gopalakrishnan, Chairperson, Vision Group IT, Government of Karnataka, and Chairman, Axelor Ventures.
You have come up with a policy, again, first time in India, and given that we have the leadership position, I believe that this will accelerate growth, this will sustain our leadership position or improve our leadership position and make sure that we attract a lot more companies, a lot more R&D organizations to put up their base here in Karnataka, not just in Bangalore, but across the state. During the pandemic, we have seen that the transition to digital got accelerated. We have seen that remote working, work from home, has become the norm, and I want to compliment all the industry leaders, NASSCOM, the government of Karnataka, because together we have actually made sure that not even a single customer suffered because of that. And in fact, I would
say in March 2nd of 2021, lots have changed, lots of people are showing interest to make this program a success. And I would say, for example, the investment to the co-creation of infrastructure for test bed facilities, getting the industry and academia together, the CM Fellowship Program for research scholars are something unique in this program, which will take us succeed as we go forward. As he said, as Debjani has not given a chance for us not to succeed, we'll make it a success. With Madam Meena Nagaraj at the M of Affairs and Dr. Ramana Reddy and Ashwat Narayan ji with you under your leadership, we are very confident that we will surprise every element what we are committed to you, deliver to you ahead of time, just the way we delivered the policy within 1 year of time what was committed to us. Thank you so much for this opportunity. We'll make it happen. And any step, any journey, anything you want in the journey for making it happen in your other programs too, NASSCOM is just a phone call away for you. And just let us know we are there with you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Many thanks, sir. To now present the inaugural address on need for fostering engineering ecosystem, it is my privilege to now invite
crores in ITI to develop the 150 ITI institution to make it relevant with the industry 4.0, and the facility has been upgraded in a very big way in the 150 ITI institution as well as the Polytechnic Institution Diploma Institution. Earlier it was just complying with the AICTE norms. Now we are getting it compliant with the national skill requirement. Based on that levels, we are just making it compliant. Otherwise, it was just an academic institution, not relevant with the industry. Now we are trying to make it completely relevant with the industry. Complete revamp has started already. The 2021 program has completely revised, starting with the first year. Subsequently, all the coming years will be compliant with the requirement of the industry as well as the engineering. Earlier, it was just limited to few months for the internship. Now mandatorily, at least minimum 9 months to 1 year during their engineering, they need to be part of the industry. And it will be mandatory, compulsory, and we are taking cooperation from all the industry partners. Let it be ASCOM, ISA, Confederation of Indian Industry, ASCHOM, all the industry partners, we are seeking cooperation so that they need to be aligned with the industry. The industry also need to build a structure such a way the students can come and learn have an hands-on experience in their industries or their companies. Otherwise, it will be just theoretically on paper. If the resources are not trained properly, how the industry can gear up. So fully understanding this, we are completely revamping, and Visvesvaraya Technical University also has been